Alright, we are here at the Silverado Woodcutting area. Maybe listed as Christmas tree cutting area, but here you can see by permit only, just as a little FYI for you. This place was a little bit tricky to get to. I don't know if you can see on the GoPro very well. We got a bunch of snow. It is Christmas weekend 2016. So we're up here and having a good time in the hills. We're just showing up about 7 o'clock, a little bit later than I expected, but part of that was that I wanted to basically give a real feel for what it looks like if you're coming up here after work at the end of December. I get off at 3:30, so I can usually get out to places with enough daylight to set up and whatnot, but this particular one, I wanted to get it so if it was an hour drive for you out here, if you had to hook up a trailer or anything like that, this is what it looks like when you get out here. It's dark and it is a little bit tricky to find. So I'm going to try to put this four-wheel drive to the test on this snow-covered road, and we are going to go find ourselves a spot to camp. Woo-wee! I don't know how well you can see this, but the trail here is kind of narrow. Little stream on the side, and we're on our way down. Holy crap, that was interesting being able to get turned around up here. Do not bring a trailer up here if it is snowing at all. Wow, that was, I must have made like a 500 point turn just to be able to get down out of here. I haven't assessed the damage to 12-foot 12-volt yet, so I'll probably have to do that in the daytime, be able to see a little bit. I did notice at one point in the brush guard that I had a nice big old branch stuck into it. Good times, right? Good times. Anyway, do not come in here with a trailer unless it's either really small on a Jeep or something. Coming up here in a 4x4 truck, Jeep, SUV with a little bit of clearance is the best thing that you could do. Alright, I have an end here of a propane hose hooked up to the propane tank. That pops and slides off. The one that was on Amazon as the one I needed. And I don't see anywhere on here that hooks onto. This swivels up for a little 1-pounder, for threads into it. I don't know. Am I missing something here? I feel like that's... I don't know. I'm a little confused. Alright, now this is improvisation at its finest. Look at that. And 36 degrees. It's actually a little bit chillier than the last time we went out camping. So we'll see how this works. I ended up getting a 1-pound propane tank hooked into this. It's not very full though, and I have a little adapter that I have from my 20-pound to my 1-pound, and basically what we're going to be doing is cycling through the 1-pound canisters as they run out. I have one hooked up to the 20-pound right now, filling while this one's running, so we'll see how long that lasts. Whew. Might be a cold night.
Yeah, Judy. I love when you get stuff.
Good morning, everyone. Oh, it is a chilly morning, but it is a good morning. So this is Silverado Woodcutting area in daylight. As you can see here, it's just this little mini canyon that the BLM has kind of coordinated off here for Christmas tree permits and wood cutting permits, different things along those lines. As far as the GPS coordinates for where we are right here, you don't even really need to put any GPS coordinates there, because this whole road here doesn't really have too many spots to pull off of it. That's why I'm right next to the road. Ideally, I'd like to be back off of it a little bit. We got about a quarter mile up to the spot that we had to turn around. I might end up walking up there just to be able to show you the tire tracks and everything of how crazy it was to turn around with a trailer. So definitely not something I'd recommend coming up here with a trailer. Even that spot right there, there's no way I could, well, I could probably potentially turn around in that spot. And the spot that I was fighting with last night was bigger than that spot, but because of the snow, it was making it tricky. If it was the middle of summer, I could probably come up here with my 12-foot trailer and probably not have a problem at all, just because I'm not slipping. But I kept, as I was trying to turn around, I kept sliding further down the hill sideways, so it made it a little bit tricky. It's amazing what the snow can uncover. I jumped my trailer last night. As you can see, this set of tracks stops and then comes back into contact with the snow right there. And then this is when I was coming back down the other direction. Alright, this is where the mess happened. I got up to this point and said, you know what, I may not be able to turn around. And this is a nice, bigger area to be able to turn around. I didn't quite put the trailer back far enough, especially as I'm trying to turn the truck, pushing that trailer back, and it's sliding a little bit. And so you can see here plenty of times where I drove up onto that side of the road, where I had a little embankment. Plenty of times that my trailer jack hit this little mound right here. I'm really glad that I turned around where I did, because this road here winds up, and then from what I can see up here, it doesn't look like there would be anywhere for me to turn around. Maybe one day in the future I'll go explore up there, or in the comments below if you have been up there. Does the road just end? Does it come into a big open area? Would be good to know. But that if you have a trailer, that's definitely a spot to turn around. Damage to the trailer. Let's go check that out. You can see, well, I don't know if you can see on the GoPro, there's all sorts of scratches down the side. I call those Rocky Mountain pinstriping. This right here is my porch light that I put in there recently.
Nope,
and well, there's scratches on there too. You can see it mostly up here.
Yeah.
Up here, like that one right there specifically.
Sounds gross.
The porch light I put up there recently, the trees managed to rip that right off. Trailer wiring, I unplugged that last night for other reasons, but the jack itself has been twisted, and it's actually a little bit tight as I lift it up and down. So up above where I was talking about on where it was digging into the ground and whatnot, that definitely had an impact. It used to sit like this, so now it's been rotated because of the impact. Up here, I don't know if you can see it very good. Climb up, a few more Rocky Mountain pinstripes down this side. Nothing else there, but up here, if I can climb up, my Wi-Fi repeater antenna, that's been ripped off. No big deal on that one, I can just replace that. Lots of little pieces of tree up here, and it looks like the solar panels didn't have any impact at all. So you can see a couple little brushes where maybe some branches that came over the top brushed on them, but in the end they didn't get any impact on them at all. So Not too bad. Not too bad as far as anything, no punctures, nothing I have to seal up.